we are seeing some stations that are running low on supply. Some in North Bossier last night only had premium. There are some that are running out here this one day. Do we have a shortage of gas? Is that a problem, something we should be worried about today?
No, I don't believe there's a shortage on gas. I think part of the problem in North Louisiana is the big freeze we had up there, and just kind of getting everything logistically transported. I think that's pretty much the problem. I was actually in Shreveport yesterday, and I did kind of see that problem on Sunday night. I drove up Sunday for a golf tournament yesterday, and at the Natchitoches exit, I stopped to get gas and had to go to 3 gas stations to find a pump. So I do see what y'all are saying up there. That is not the problem in South Louisiana, I can assure you. So okay. I think it's a logistic thing due to the freeze. So, I'm guessing.
Pardon me, Mr. Mike. If they don't have gasoline and it's not a shortage, walk me through once again. How long will this non-shortage continue? I mean, what was the reason for the stations around the area? Is it? I assume by what you're saying, this is just temporary, a 1 or 2 or 3 day thing. Fill me in.
Yeah, I think that the problem you're having is temporary. The problem with the prices, I don't think has anything to do with what we're talking about with the logistics problem. I mean, the price is it fluctuates. It's a commodity. I think yesterday the price of gas was $2.08. I think anything above that is taxes. So you look at a state like California that pays $4. They got a whole lot of taxes in that. So South Louisiana, or actually Louisiana, we're blessed with one of the cheapest prices of gas in the country because of where we're located and the oil and gas that we have in our area and the proximity to the refineries and that kind of thing. So normally at the big driving time of the season in the summer, you'll see gas prices spike, and right now it's not quite summer yet, but it's almost like summer because everyone's coming out of this COVID feeling a little bit better and driving a lot more. So, you've got stations that weren't ordering very much gas find themselves, maybe, oops, I should have ordered more. You got refineries that were shut down, pipelines that were shut down due to the freeze. So a lot of gas couldn't get to refineries to get made. So there's a lot of variables that go into that price of gasoline.
Okay, so I want to dispel what some people in our community are saying real loud and clear. There's not a gas shortage. Supply is on the way. So don't panic. Don't freak out.
Don't go top off every day.
Yeah, don't go get extra gas every day.
No, I wouldn't think so. Like I said, I mean, it was certainly, I saw what you're talking about. But you can drive up to any gas station in Lafayette, Louisiana today and pull up and get any kind of gas you want. So it's not a national thing. I think it really was a logistical thing due to the freeze.
All right, what about the prices? On January 20th, we were paying $1.90 up here. We're now $2.55 is about the lowest you can find it in Shreveport Bossier. What's impacting that, and is that going to continue to go up as we get closer to summer months and traveling?
Well, I mean, you said you wanted to tread lightly, so you want me to jump right in, aren't you?
Yeah, let's go.
Tread heavily, Mike.
we can get in a deep pool now.
Go ahead. Tread heavily.
So the November the 2nd, if you look back at the chart, you can find oil at $37. It's now $67. So since the election, we've had a $30 increase in the price of oil. Well, the price of oil is directly correlated to the price of gasoline. So, when you have the refineries have to buy gas from the oil companies at a higher price, then they're going to charge a higher price at the pump.
So why is it up $30 a barrel?
Well, I mean, we had a previous administration that was all about energy independence. It was all about cheap fuel for our nation. And we've got a new administration that is all about the loathe, actually, of our business, pushing us out and trying to push this Green New Deal, green energy. And what that does is a lot of the price of oil is on speculators in New York. It has actually nothing to do with oil. So you got speculators out there saying, hey, this is going to be, terrible for the production of oil and gas. And if the production of oil and gas goes down at the same time as pandemic ends, summer driving happens, and all this goes on, well, there's a supply and demand difference. And when that happens, the price of gas is going to go up.
Mr. Mike,
oil goes up.
I'm old enough to remember the 2 OPEC boycotts where they cut off the pipelines for us in the early 70s, a couple of times during the Carter administration. And is there, I'm going to kind of tee it up for you here, is there any sense in your mind at all why the newly elected federal officials would want to depend on our enemies for our energy supply?
It is beyond me. I have no clue why they act the way they do. I don't understand. I mean, we are providing the nation with the cheapest liquid on earth. And I understand, you might be paying $2.59. Again, a lot of that is a fuel tax, okay? If you walk into a gas station today and you go walk through the store and go grab a gallon of water, it's over $2. Gasoline is the cheapest liquid on earth, and it's plentiful for our consumers.
Mr. Mike, let's move. Go ahead. Finish your thought. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if you look at any liquid and compare it, whether it's Windex, milk, don't compare it to Visine because it'll cost you $40,000 to fill your tank. I mean, gasoline is the cheapest liquid on earth.
One more question, Mike, would you be surprised if we're paying $4 a gallon for gas this summer?
I guess I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it is a commodity at the end of the day. Like I said, yesterday was I think it was $2.08. If the price of that commodity goes to $3 and then you start adding the taxes in, it certainly could. I've never seen that before. That would be as high as I've ever seen it here.